The gap between the demand and supply of coal is increasing and would continue to increase for quite some time.
দেশে তো প্রচুর রুরাল এরিয়াতে, গ্রামীণ অঞ্চলে শৌচালয় আছে, রুরাল টয়লেটস আছে, কিন্তু টয়লেটসগুলো প্রবলেম হলো ওগুলোতে রানিং ওয়াটার না থাকলে টয়লেট কখনো ক্লিন থাকে না।
Coal offtake target at 614 million tons, which implies a growth of 8.4% in production and 9% in offtake. In spite of best of our efforts, a gap in domestic supply and demand of 185.5 million tons.
So commercially, we have to practically start from minus to zero, then 0 to plus what we have built up. So today we are in a much better position commercially. We understand what has to do.
Energy Ensemble is a great magazine that has newly come out, and for this sector it should be a great magazine updating us with the current scenarios and telling us exactly how India is probably lagging behind in the power sector, and how probably how much less we have progressed on the sustainable energy front, the alternate energy sources. So this magazine should be a good thing for the industry, updating everyone, not even those who are not really technically into the industry, in a very easy manner, covering the entire areas of the sector.
So this magazine is quite a comprehensive magazine, covering almost all the sectors of energy, from where we can get energy and all. And it's the high time. It's high time and the right time for the Indian public to know about the, the energy fiasco in India. The lack of energy, because since we are a growing economy, and they should know, everybody in India want to prosper, but they must understand that it's on the shoulder of, energy, a good, clean energy. So this magazine will go a long way in doing that job. So all the best, congratulations to this magazine.
Going through this magazine, Energy Ensemble, it's a wonderful thing, and gives you different forms of knowledge about different forms of energy conservation available today. And being in business and seeing the demand and supply shortage in the forthcoming years, expecting getting figures about 200 billion tons of coal shortage. So that's a huge demand and supply gap, especially in the Indian scenario. So this book gives a wonderful insight about energy conservation. So this is a wonderful book, and gives a lot of knowledge, and I'm very happy that it's been launched. Thank you.
Hi, I am Bhamoti, Editorial Coordinator of Energy Ensemble magazine. Now, what is Energy Ensemble all about? Well, it promises to be a truly international and comprehensive magazine on the global energy sector, covering all the sub-verticals including coal, petroleum and gas, as well as power. We aim to provide our readers with a unique insight of the industry through perfect blend of news, case studies, reports, articles, etc. The team working behind Energy Ensemble tries to cover issues like renewable and non-renewable sources of energy, degrees of commoditization, ownership patterns, etc. As we all know, the biggest challenge facing the global energy sector today is the scarcity in the availability of traditional sources of energy like coal, and the way and means by which we should tap the renewable resources for fulfilling the energy requirements of the future. According to Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, India plans to double its renewable energy capacity to 55,000 megawatts by the year 2017. It plans to tap alternate energy resources like wind, solar, biomass, etc. Energy Ensemble in still date has covered topical issues on the energy sector like the challenges faced by the global energy industry and the ways out. It has covered issues like fuel pricing, government strategies, etc., to name a few. Like any other business to business magazine, Energy Ensemble also aims to act as a buyer-supplier interface. Thus, the global energy sector would be benefited through the magazine in more than one way. There might be some XYZ company which is trying to generate power the greener way but are unable to get hold of the right technology. Through EE, they might just come across the right technology provider at the right moment. Energy Ensemble covers the stories of budding entrepreneurs as well who single-handedly are trying to change the energy scenario within the country. They might just be unable to expand due to shortage of funds. If their story is highlighted in the global arena, there might be some player from within the industry who comes forward to boost their initiative. Our endeavor would be to make our presence felt in the global arena in every possible way. In this regard, we have with us an esteemed panel of editorial advisors comprising of Mr. Shagnik Roy, who is an Indian businessman based out of China, Dr. Debojyoti Chatterjee, who had been in the board of directors of the Industrial Research Institute, and Mr. Debol Gupta, Associate Professor, Rutgers Business School. We want to reach out to as many people in as short time as possible.